Okay, oh my gosh, that that was scary. Welcome everyone. It is Wednesday. All the VOD watchers RIP. Like 15 minutes to get this fixed. So, as it turns out, hi, Cast the Raccoon, welcome, welcome. You're on Twitch. There's gonna be an ad soon, but hi. Hi, welcome in. We had some troubleshooting to do, but it seems internet is good for now. At least I hope. It's crazy. Previously, we've had issues like that before, where I'm like, oh, I'm ready to stream. I'm so ready. And the internet says otherwise. But I've learned throughout the years how to conquer it for the most part. And this time, it appears my methods worked. So I'm happy about that. But happy hump day, happy Wednesday. Hopefully everyone is good. Welcome in, welcome in. And here is y'all's daily reminder that you are loved and deserve all the respect. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, we should be good. I think. Right? Yeah, everything looks good. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, for today, we have some more Darksiders. We played a little bit of this. It's not been my week. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Army Productions. Hopefully things get better. It is halfway through the week. There is still room for improvement for the week. You know, Friday coming up. We got the weekend coming up. Hopefully things get better for you. We got opportunities for the future becoming better. Oh yeah. As y'all saw in the Discord, this morning was like other mornings for me. I woke up early. I had my coffee. I was watching some comfy anime while I was getting woken up while I was waiting for the coffee to hit. And the mosquitoes were crushing me. They were consuming me before I even got the chance to like make breakfast. Which I still haven't technically had breakfast. I had like a snack at best. Um just to get me through stream, right? Like after stream I'll probably eat proper food. But for now we got coffee and some fruit in my system. What Discord? I have a Discord. Also, welcome Draco Bum. Hi. Are you not in the Discord? I can send Discord link. The issue is now I need to sit and wait till the bank sends my uni a thing till Friday or else I can't study there. Ooh, right. Yeah. People are having issues with college and stuff. Decided to say hi for a bit. Hi, Fox Wizard. Hopefully you've been good. But yes, we got a Discord. Let me get that Discord link. Let me get that Discord link for y'all. Create invite. I should have one ready. But I don't. Here we go. Which chat is this? Hold on. Wham! There it is. Hopefully that works. We got a Discord. But yeah, hopefully everyone's been good for the most part. I know with university and stuff coming up, it's very stressful for a lot of people. And also, didn't school start for a lot of people? I haven't studied in a while, so it's not my concern. But you know, some of y'all are in school. I think my phone casually got those red bars saying the screen is dead. Then it fixed itself. Still gave me a heart attack. Ooh, that sounds not good. Yeah, it sounds like it's been a rough week actually. I see you joined up a Draco Bomb. Let me give you the role so you can do stuff. Bam. Bam. There you go. Welcome in. But yes, it is time for some Darksiders. Darksiders 1. Not even Darksiders 2. I played Darksiders 2. When was it? Years ago. I think I replayed it. Wow. Did I play it first like 2022 and then replayed it 2023? But that was still 2 years ago or so? That's crazy. If y'all don't know, I've been doing this whole thing, this whole VTubing streaming thing for like 4 years now. Funny enough, I think my affiliate anniversary on Twitch, which is the website I started on, was the 16th of this month. And I think they gave me the option to do some kind of event or whatever to celebrate that. But I'm like, I don't have anything ready. I'm not big with events. You know, I wouldn't even know what to do for that. But one thing's for certain. I know I had been updating y'all about my commission for I don't know, a new PNG essentially. And so far, you know, things are moving along. I've already settled on my artist that I want. I've made the payment, and it'll be a work in progress soon. And more importantly, now that I'm a little more comfortable with VGen, which is where I got the commission from, I will most likely be using it more. Like, on a month-by-month basis, I'll be saving up every month, maybe get a new emote, maybe an emote package every month, maybe upgrade all my stuff, all my banners, all my stuff, just upgrade everything. Because I've always done things myself, right? Because I was broke before. I was broke when I started. I didn't even have a job. And now I'm not broke. That's pretty much it. I'm just not broke anymore. I think there are bots for Discord that can allow to self-assign, auto-assign roles if doing that manually is a bother. It's funny that you noticed that I did that. Well, I think I said it out loud that I was doing it, but I don't know. I don't trust it. I like doing it manually because I like there to be a small buffer between when someone joins, especially if we do get bigger eventually. I would like there to be a small buffer, like who they are, maybe verify if they're someone I know from chat. You did say it. Okay, I don't even notice. I narrate all my things naturally. I narrate my actions like a VTuber, like a typical streamer. I don't even notice anymore. That's what 4 years of streaming does to you. You just narrate everything. You say things out loud. What the heck? But yes, I'd rather do it manually for now. If it ever does get overwhelming, I'll probably set up a bot, but for now, you know. As I said, everything I've done has been myself. Everything is still very amateur-ish, and I would like to upgrade everything. Slowly, but surely. Right? But yes, let's get on to the game before we yap y'all's ears off. Why is the game audio not working? Hello? Did it? Oh, there it is. Oh, here. Okay. Just had to give it a moment. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, the game's just being a little weird. Let's just continue. Last time we were still doing some of the tutorials, technically, for the game, for learning how to be War the Horseman. The dork side, exactly. The dork side. Darksiders. But yeah, obviously look forward to, I guess, me improving all my stuff. The choking grounds. You control me. Hello? Why is it called the choking grounds? Who are we choking? Okay, let's be real. Based on what we learned from War in the first episode, technically, the first stream, it's probably War being choked. Let's get real for a moment. It is absolutely War being choked. Let me remember my controls here. B to grab, right trigger to throw, this to aim. I think we're good. Let's just explore a little bit. Because I think we're supposed to go to those golden thingies on the map. My controller's still acting up a little bit. Oh, right. I know what I need to do for that. Let's fix all the things now. There we go. Yeah, we go. That totally didn't fix it. Oh my goodness. No. No. Also, stream dying. That kind of was for a bit. Uh-oh. My controller. Wait, do y'all see that? It, like, stutters while going forward. Help me. I need a new controller, chat. Help me. This is how I need to walk now. Shimmying left and right. There's gotta be something I can do about that. Hold on. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Uh-oh. not fixing a previous problem is coming back to bite me. What if I learn to use mouse and keyboard for a game like this? It's probably not optimal because these games were made for the Xbox. Oh no, I mean I have other controllers, but they have other problems. Hold on, I might actually have to switch to another controller. Heck. I might not have a choice. This is pretty bad. Hello? No. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? The scuff streamer curse will never go away, as it turns out. What if I just get used to walking like this? The shimmy. That's so silly. I mean, I can, probably, right? I probably can, but it just looks so awkward. It probably isn't nice to look at either. Hold on. We can try one more time. Disconnect, reconnect. How's that? Okay, it's better. Let's go. We got it. We're good. Turning it off and on again always works. Alright, let's get back into tutorials. So we're still learning how to be war. We're still learning what war does. Some of it we know already, but the game wants to really drill it into our heads. Drill war, mostly. Oh yeah, it's working fine now. Kill 30 enemies using only war's instant kill. Okay, we've done this. Got it. We're ready. We're good to go. Step 1 of tech support. Yep. Oh my god. Getting ambushed. Getting bat-bushed. Is that a thing? Are they bats? What are they? Unlike something like Castlevania, it doesn't really tell you what creatures you're killing. It's just kind of like, you killed a creature. This is a creature you can kill. I know I said this in the first stream, but this reminds me a lot of Devil May Cry, which I would want to visit, I guess, some of the other Devil May Cry games, because I started on Devil May Cry 3, and it was a fun game, but I would have liked to maybe start on Devil May Cry 1 and 2. I know they're all pretty, I don't know what to call it. How do I say this kindly? They're a little rough around the edges, the first 2 games, because they are the first 2 games, obviously, but I'd love to go backwards as well. Give them a try. Same as going backwards from Dark Souls 2. I want to go backwards from Darksiders. I keep saying Dark Souls. I got Dark Souls on the brain still from yesterday. Yesterday? A couple days ago. Man, I wish Dark Souls combat was like this. This is so fun. It's so, I don't know, friendly, kinda. It's so fun. So we're supposed to just kill 30 of these guys. But with our execute? Oh, you know what it might be? It might be similar to the other one where we can kind of ignore the harder ones to kill and just go for the easy ones, right? Can we? I don't know if there are easy ones. Have y'all watched any anime lately? Any new anime? Anything new coming out? Wait, there was that one. Man, I can't even remember the anime. I think it was supposed to be either a romance or a slice of life anime that was coming out this year. I think it was called Flowering with You. Is that one fully out? I usually try to wait until an anime is complete, you know, fully released before I even start on it. But I kind of think it might be good. People were really hyping it up, which is always kind of a risk because obviously new things get hyped up a lot, and you do have to take a risk with them, see if they work, see if they're good. Not anything new, but I watched a bit of Samurai Jack. Ooh. Isn't Samurai Jack pretty long? It's close enough, right? Oh? Was it not called Flowering with You? It was something about flowers, right? I could have sworn. Oh, jeez. Nice. Kind of getting the hang of this. Oh, yeah. We got the hang of this. I dodged this attack without even needing to to look at him. Oh, we're getting the hang of this, alright. Yeah. I can't wait till they introduce another enemy and I just won't have the hang of that one. Oh, ooh, that was bad for me. That was a bad spot to be in. I'm almost out of HP. Not actually. Is it considered anime? That's a good question. I would say so. That's the thing. A lot of older cartoons, I guess classic cartoons, it's up in the air. It's a toss-up. I don't know. That is a good question, because then some people consider something like the Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon an anime, like it's just straight up considered the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Dragon Ball is considered an anime, even though it was technically shown like a cartoon. That's a good question. I would consider it a cartoon. Sorry, an anime. I never watched it as a cartoon as a kid. And from what I understand, it's pretty long. The heart of the cards, exactly. I really used to like Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Nowadays, it's very much not even a game. I tried for a moment to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Wow, my controller's doing the thing again. Oh. But what happens with Yu-Gi-Oh is that it's the kind of game where, I don't want to say similar to Magic. It's like stacks in Magic, right? Where the goal is to prevent your opponent from playing at all, instead of, I don't know, having a fight. You just remove all their weapons. You remove their arms and legs and their weapons, and that's the game. Your opponent doesn't even get to play the game. We're having the problem again. What the heck? Look at it. It's stuttering. Wait. There's gotta be something to this, right? I'll get used to it. And I don't think that's cool. Because it's one thing if your opponent doesn't let you play the game. It's another if it takes them 10 minutes to set up their board on turn 1, right? And that's an exaggeration. But it's pretty similar. It's not 10 minutes, but it's like 6, 7 minutes of them kind of doing their thing, and you can't stop them. Wouldn't you have to play specific formats to not have games end at turn 1 nowadays? Yeah. Which I guess it's a good thing that Yu-Gi-Oh has other formats. The issue is that Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel and Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links, the most accessible way to play Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment, don't have the option for other formats. So it's not actually an option. Hold on. We have to kill 50 enemies before the poison gets us, which might be easy considering we can one-shot all of these guys. We can grape crush them. We can crush them like grapes is what I meant to say. And also Hulk smash them. I don't know how exactly I do one or the other, but I guess it's kind of up to War how he does it, right? He either smashes them like Hulk like that, or crushes their head like a grape. Wham! Oh, we're getting harder enemies, though. We're getting slightly chunkier enemies. But no, yeah. If it wasn't for that, I guess Yu-Gi-Oh would be... What would I compare it to? To CDH. I would compare it to CDH where... Okay, the game ends quickly. GG, go next. Except it's not like that. It's like you have to wait. You have to wait. You're held prisoner for 7 up to 10 minutes of the opponent doing their thing, and only then do you die. Except, no. It's worse than CEDH, because they don't actually win the game. They just prevent you from playing. They set up a board state that prevents you from playing. So with CEDH, they win quickly, and the game's over, GG, go next. That's fine. You know, some people are fine with that. I love that, as a matter of fact. I prefer that. With Yu-Gi-Oh, you watch them essentially do their thing for 10 minutes, and then the game continues, but you can't really do anything. So the game shouldn't continue, but they don't kill you, so I don't know. it's just the worst game. Admittedly, by most standards, a worse game. Also, the poison is catching up quick. Poison's hurting. Ow. You know, it's funny. It wasn't until maybe last year. Yeah, it wasn't until last year. So I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since high school. We're talking since 2017. And I didn't quit until 2023, right? That sounds about right. 2016 to 2023. What's the math on that? 2017, I said, right? So 6 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before I realized it's a garbage game. And then I switched over to Magic pretty much right after high school with my friend group. And it took me, so from 2019, right, that I started playing Magic until last year, so 2024, to find out what I really liked about card games. And it turns out what I was doing for most games is playing a bunch of rogue strategies because I really enjoyed being the underdog. And I don't know, the challenge of having to play perfectly to compete against meta decks and stuff really did it for me. Really grinded my gears, really excited me about the game, about any card game in particular. But then I found out just playing meta decks is fine too. If I don't want to use my brain, using meta decks is fine, as it turns out. I vaguely remember a story about someone winning games by playing a card that demanded the players to shake hands by just being filthy. Oh yeah, that's silly though. That's old Yu-Gi-Oh! But I did hear about that as well. And I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really is something else. Also, I realized I could have opened those chests during the battle. Do I still get access to them? Ooh, block counter. War's reflexive instincts have been awoken, allowing him to counterattack physical and projectile threats. Press right button just before the momentum ending. Okay, so... Oh. So now I have, again, similar to Devil May Cry, a block counter, where if I block just in time, I get to counter. Because that was the thing I enjoyed from Devil May Cry 3, the counter guard or whatever. Guard counter, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, for a while I really enjoyed playing rogue strategies, you know, playing janky decks, and making them work, making them beat good decks really did it for me. So in terms of the origin of Chateau, there was a archetype. There was an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! With, puddings and desserts. And it was funny when the pudding and dessert deck would beat the meta deck that used, the most disgusting, powerful creatures, right? And that's what did it for me. And that was the origin of Chateau. And I kept doing that with other decks that were, silly little creatures, doing silly things but still winning, compared against meta decks that were very synergistic and very well put together. Ooh, controller. Nasty. But then, it wasn't until last year that I was like, okay, I'm using way too much brain power on these games. I don't even want to use that much brain power anymore. I'm not that young anymore. I'm 23, I feel ancient. My bones hurt, my brain hurts. And so using meta decks does help with that, because yes, they are good, you have to try less. And that's something I realized while playing rogue decks, that the meta decks are proven to work for a reason, because they're easy to do. It's easy to succeed with a meta deck, where with a rogue deck, you have to work really hard just to make it playable, right? You have to play perfectly. It's another giant. Does this one jump too? I want to see him jump. Please jump. We can watch him. Have you ever tried Arena? I have. I played for a little bit. I tried out draft. I was playing mono red aggro for a little bit. It was really fun, I think. I got to... What was the level? Was it Emerald? Emerald level? Emerald tier? Whichever one that is on MTG Arena. The one where you get the most out of the battle pass. That might have been the one. Just enough to get the most rewards. And then I just stopped playing ranked. Ravager. Okay, so now if we throw things at people, we do more damage. Possibly my only good memory from it is one time I got stomped by a rat tribal deck. I was so happy. I don't know. I don't think I've seen very creative decks in MTG Arena. Neither in Brawl or in Ranked. Also, I'm following him because I wanna. I'm not supposed to follow him. But I want to see what he does. Is he gonna... Oh. Hey. I always love seeing my boy jump. I knew I was gonna get a treat if I followed him. I knew I was gonna get something if I followed him. You do a little jump. You do a silly jump. Love it. No, but yeah, from what I remember from my days playing Arena, nothing really that creative, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Am I supposed to be going this way? How do I check the map? I am supposed to be going this way. Nice. It's funny, in terms of tribal decks, I've never really enjoyed them, I guess. Like, I've never really liked playing them. I've built a few tribal decks, you know, Goblin Tribal, Elf Ball, obviously the most easy one. What else have I done? I did mono green hexproof and trample tribal. Not hexproof. I did all the big creatures that couldn't be countered and had hexproof. With, I think it was Thrun the Last Troll. Mono green Thrun the Last Troll. Hexproof, can't be countered. Just a bunch of big green creatures that couldn't be countered. Not that big creatures would usually get countered, but I don't know. There was some kind of power about feeling like you could just play a really big creature and guarantee that it wouldn't be countered. It wasn't that great. I never actually got it on paper, but I playtested it a lot, kind of tweaked it in playtesting, kinda. Very fun idea. For sure. Man, pretty nice. The blue player's nightmare, exactly. And again, we didn't have a blue player problem at our table, but there was something about playing something big. Something about saying, I'll play 8 mana, 9/9 trample, can't be countered. Hexproof. Like, oh my god. What can I do about that? Oh, you followed me. You got a bat companion. But no, yeah, the power creep does go crazy with some newer creatures. Some newer green creatures. Which is also why I've never really built a mono green Stompy, for example. It'd be super easy to make a mono green Stompy deck, but I would have to update it after every set, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess with that. I've been pretty happy with the decks I've built. I've settled on like 3 decks, maybe some precons that are just good enough. And that's something I've realized. Some of the best precons that last through power creep are the graveyard ones, are the ones that mess with graveyard. So the ones I have right now are Onyxia, the one that messes with enchantments and when you play her or attack, I think she exiles an enchantment from graveyard. You get a copy of it, but it's a 3/3 zombie. Is it a 4/4 zombie? Well, either way, you can just reuse your enchantments from graveyard, which Enchantress is already really strong, but having the graveyard is very nice as well. And the other precon I have is Knights, Knight Tribal. The ceiling for Knights is obviously a lot lower. With the Final Fantasy set that came out recently, we got some cool Knights, but again, the commander has Eminence, which is crazy, and when you deal combat damage with the commander, which has flying by the way, you get a free Knight from the graveyard onto the battlefield. Just so good. It's so good. Is that a Volgrim I see? There's a Volgrim nearby. There's a Volgrim. We got some souls. Some blue souls. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. This underground tunnel's pretty complex as it turns out. Hi, Volgrim. Volgrim location. What do you got, Volgrim? Weapon Master. Boost damage inflicted by a weapon's attack. I mean, that just makes sense. That's... Oh, let me trade artifact. Oh, wow, I got 500 for that. We gotta think about this. We can get a scythe. I'm used to using a scythe, but do I want it? Do I want the scythe? I gotta think about this. These are abilities, these are weapons, these are attack upgrades, like more combos essentially. So 1,000 for that and 1,000 for this. I can buy both. I'll buy a scythe, and I'll buy the Weapon Master. Yeah. So now,
has returned you in one piece. He must like you.
Oh, okay. So it's why to use the scythe. Oh, what? Hold on. Oh my god, I can just throw the scythe like that? That's pretty cool, considering that's like an advanced ability for death. In the second game, that's pretty cool. Okay, so can we combo between weapons though? We can try on the next enemy, but I want to try to combo between weapons. We found a Volgrim location. Let's try inside this building. We really do just have to explore, huh? We do just be exploring. Anything cool up here? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Maybe I didn't get new combos, but I can make new combos with my weapons. Oh. I was hoping I could get an execute with the scythe, but I guess not. War still uses the big sword. Bonk. Big bonk. Also, let me check that everything is working. Yup, everything's working. Just making sure. The midstream checking if it's working. Gotta do it. One scuffed, always scuffed. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, I realized what I'm supposed to do. I realize what that's for now. Okay, let's get back up here. And do the thing. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm trusting that this is correct. Yay, let's go this way. Because the map says we're supposed to go the other way. Anything over here? Really? Nothing? Man. Right. So it's funny I brought up anime earlier because I wanted to talk about anime, but I ended up not doing so. I finished... What was it? I was literally this morning while I was, drinking my coffee. It was called Restaurant to Another World. I finished season 2 of that. Truthfully, most likely the best, like, slice of life restaurant anime I've seen in a while. I don't know if, oh geez, I don't know if it was more slice of life or more, I don't know, restaurant type thing. Like they served food to people from different dimensions kind of thing. It was pretty cool. I would compare it to Dungeon Meshi if it didn't have the adventure. I don't know. I guess you'd have to watch it, because I think Dungeon Meshi is a good comparison, but it's not exactly like Dungeon Meshi. It's more chill, you know? You're just chilling in a restaurant, eating, but you get people from different universes. Is this... Are we gonna fight you? What do I do about that? Do I just dodge? Do I have to go towards you? Do you come towards me? Like, what are we doing here? I assume he comes towards me, right? Hey, buddy, you wanna, like, show up? You wanna... Hey, buddy, you wanna, like, chill? You wanna... I don't know. Could I be throwing stuff back at you? I could. Look. Bam. I did it. Oh, that's bad. What do you do point blank? You still throw point blank. Oh my god. Ooh, that's an issue. The scythe is slower. The scythe is slower. He also hurts. What the heck? Hold on. A friend recommended me Galaxy Railways. Is that an anime? Ooh, what's it about? Ooh, okay. Gotta learn your moveset. About trains, but in space. Well, that sounds fun. Kind of like going to different planets, or like traveling, picking up customers from different planets. That does seem fun. Ooh. What's the genre, though? Because you can have a concept, but then have it ruined by the genre. So if you have trains in space, but it's romance, I might not be interested, right? But if you have trains in space, but it's slice of life, you have my attention. Oh god. Really? I thought we were gonna be here for a while. Turns out it's a easy enemy. Nice. Nice. Oh, Scream dying a little bit? Hold on. Give it a moment. Just give it a moment. Scream dying. Scream dead. Scream dead. Uh-oh. Scream dead. Hold on. Why is Scream dead? Hello? Oh. Oh. Why? Why is Scream dead? Let's give it a moment. Hello? I do wonder why it does that, though. I have heard, and I would have to try. I have heard that... God, it's dying so hard. Why? Yeah, no, it's me. It do be me. At least for now. Right now in this moment, it is me. Okay. Good at just chatting while I give it a moment. Hold on. Slowly? Is it recovering, or are we just cooked? Are we cooked? We might be cooked. But why? Why does it do that? It was doing fine. What happened? Wow. I don't know. I'm looking at OBS. It's saying 0 kilobytes per second. Just consistently. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's so bad. It's like, wow. It's so bad. And you know, I used to have really bad internet. I don't think that's this. I don't think this is the case. I was about to say, I heard Twitch has been having server issues. Huh. I mean, honestly, let me try something.